Now for good measure, like, because I know a lot of you are choosing colleges, I'll just throw in some of the really interesting classes at Dartmouth that everyone kind of wants to take before they graduate. The first one is called Astronomy 3, Exploring the Universe with Lab, a survey of contemporary knowledge about nature and the evolution of stars, galaxies, and the universe. Topics include stellar evolution, origin of the elements, depths of stars, black holes, the structure of our galaxy, dark matter, expanding the universe, and the Big Bang. Students will make observations with radio and optical telescopes. Basically, this satisfies your science requirement at Dartmouth, and it's also like a really cool class because you get to like go up to the observatory, which is gorgeous, and look through the telescopes and learn how to use them. Like, everyone wants to take this class before I graduate. I will probably take it myself, hopefully senior year. It's like one of the coolest classes at Dartmouth. Other class that students really are just in love with is called Music 51, Oral Tradition Musicianship. And it says through disciplined practice of West African, Afro-Caribbean, and Afro-Brazilian percussion-based music under the leadership of a master drummer, students will enter a musical world. Weekly music making is integrated with discussions and audiovisual materials. Okay, basically this class is like capped at I think 20 students, but everyone gets a free AR of this class. You get like a distributive and a world culture requirement out of this, and everyone loves it because you literally sit in class and learn how to play the drums. Like, the instructor for this course is like famous for being amazing, and so this is like the biggest layup at Dartmouth. Like, layup is just a Dartmouth term for a class that's very easy and everyone gets a free A. And like, people adore this class. Like, I've heard people raving about it because it's so much fun. You like literally imagine this. You just like go sit in class, you learn how to play the drums, and you get a free A. So like your GPA gets a boost. And you learn how to play the drums. And we have like a beautiful art center, and you finally get to use it. I think you guys can sense how excited I am about this class. But truly one of the Dartmouth gems that I look forward to taking. Some of the other classes that are super interesting are studio art classes. A lot of people will take like drawing one, or I think there's like a bookmaking class or a book cover making. My trip leader was like showing us pictures of how he scanned a cheeseburger to make a book cover for this like one class in the art department. Pretty fun. I mean, if you're just looking to like have a good time in some of your classes, learn something new and interesting when you're in your senior year, like Dartmouth has so much of that. There's also Theatre 30, which is acting one, and it's like no experience needed. You just learn how to act. And a lot of people also love the language courses. So basically, Dartmouth has a program called the LSA Plus, or the LSA. I don't know what the plus actually stands for. But essentially, you can come in not knowing a language at all and then take 3 semesters of it, like 3 terms of it, which is a year. On your 4th term, you can go on a study abroad to that country. So a lot of people will like learn Italian for 3 terms and then go to Rome in their 2nd year. Or like you can do that with Spain. And it's like people just love this because like, you get to learn a new language, you get your language requirement out of it. I'm also exempted from the language requirement because I'm an international student and I was raised bilingual, but a lot of people like see this as an amazing way to complete their language requirement, and you get to like go on a trip for a whole term, get to practice a language you've just learned. By the way, language learning at Dartmouth, we have something called language drills, which are usually kind of early in the morning or in the evening, but you have like one drill instructor who's a native speaker of the language, who's also a student, and like they will like practice conversation. There's like a lot of finger snapping and like rapid fire, and you basically, there's a huge focus on learning how to speak the language rather than learning how to read or write it, which if you like come from an Indian curriculum might be a bit of a shock because, you know, like I can read street signs in Kannada, but I cannot speak it or understand a word anyone's saying, which is kind of weird. But like so many people I've spoken to like just love language learning at Dartmouth, and there's so many options. There's like Italian, Japanese, Spanish, French. I don't even know what other options are there. I'll put up a list. Anyways, I think that's enough rambling about how amazing Dartmouth is from this video. Can you tell I've had a good time there? I will see you guys very soon with another video. I'm thinking about doing a full recap of my term, and I know a lot of you are requesting a video on like how to research colleges and decide where to apply. So we'll be making a video on that as well. Stay tuned, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, and we'll see you soon. Bye!